Javier, first in Fort Worth, Texas, listening on the web. Hi.
Hi, yes, sir. It's a pleasure talking to you. Thank you for taking my call.
Pleasure.
Well, my question. I'm not a pacifist by any stretch of the imagination, but I do have a question for you if you don't mind.
Sure.
What are some specific Bible passages that one could point to, or what are the biblical grounds, if any, to engage in war or violent force in defense of the innocent, be it as a government agency like our military overseas or wherever, or even like our local police departments? Are we justified? Are we encouraged biblically, or are we even commanded to do so?
Yeah, I think there are a couple of things. Number one, Romans 13 is often appealed to as being the precedent for just war theory. But let me say this, that much of what we say with respect to just war theory comes from theological deductions that we make on the basis of the biblical text in general. For example, wars designed for aggression are clearly against biblical principles and precepts. In other words, if you have a war of aggression so that you can increase your country's wealth, that kind of war cannot be justified. A just cause might be, however, to punish an evil aggressor nation or to defend one's own nation against aggression. So, for example, if you have a nation that wants to attack our nation, there may be principles by which we can say we are called to defend the innocent against an evil aggressor. You look at World War II and you immediately see you have an evil, aggressive empire seeking to expunge what they think are the unfit. They want to create the Uberman, the super race. And they believe in the evolutionary paradigm that as long as there are unfit amongst us, then that is impeding the process of evolution, and therefore we have to get rid of them. Because for evolution to succeed, it is as necessary that the unfit die as the fittest survive, because if the unfit survive indefinitely, they will continuously infect the fit with their less fit genes and as a result retard the evolutionary process. So these are the kinds of things that you would look at, and then also recognizing that just wars have to be fought with the recognizable goal of peace in mind. So not only should there be a strategy to win, but there should be a peace that can be achieved as part of the process. But again, all of this is based on theological deductions which come from biblical principle and precept. We are to defend the innocent against the evil aggressor. So as a father, you are called to defend, protect your family. And if this is true, then within nations, we're also to protect people from wickedness, and that's why we have what you alluded to in the prologue to the question, police force. But if that is true within nations, then you can imagine that it would also be true in terms of one nation protecting itself against an evil aggressor or seeking to protect the innocent against an aggressive or an aggressor nation.